Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Saraya. Today's video, I thought that I'd bring my best friends along and do a video with like
Erika, far out, bro. I wasn't even doing anything.
What? I'm sorry.
Cut the camera.
So for this week's video, I thought that I'd bring along my best friends and we'd do like a lifestyle advice video. But because I didn't get a chance to ask you guys on social media what kind of questions you'd want us to answer, I thought I'd do a TikTok live and hopefully we get questions on there. If not, it's gonna be really embarrassing. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Further ado. So we'll just introduce everyone. So these are my best friends. This is
Nicole
and
Erika.
let's just talk a little bit about us for this part of the video. We've been each other's friends. Well, Eric and I went, what was that? Eric and I went to primary school, middle school and high school together, so we've known each other since we were children, babies. And we only met Nicole like yesterday.
Best thing that ever happened to the both of you.
Nicole and I have been friends since high school, so like grade 11. I don't know about these two.
Yeah, you
just met her.
It's fun. So we've been like very good friends for a very long time. I thought that I'd bring them along to do a video because I thought it'd be interesting to see how we can interact with you guys on social media and on YouTube as well. And I wanted you guys to meet them because obviously they're a big part of my life. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
Let's get this video started.
Erika, you did not just say anything.
You know you don't get a check for this, right?
Guys, I'm the brains and the beauty and the comedy.
Okay.
These two are just...
I bring a lot to the
They're
table.
beauty, but like that's it.
You're done. I can't even touch it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm her vocal coach.
Yeah, she's Beyonce. Beyonce's like relative. Second, fourth, sisters, cousins,
You
brothers,
should have put
daughter.
questions on your story.
Okay, so this question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years, career and located?
We're 24.
Oh, 24. That's...
Just making sure.
I was in general math.
Where do you see yourself? When you're 24, when we're 24.
I feel like by the time I'm 24, I have my career sorted out, like what I want to do. I'm not going to speak on what I want to do, but
Do you see yourself living here, where we live?
I don't think so.
Where I see myself in 5 years, I definitely think my career will already be like sorted out. I mean,
She just be copying my answers like...
but I definitely don't see myself living where I grew up. I think I see myself living in like Sydney or Melbourne, anywhere else.
Well, in 5 years, I feel like hopefully I'll be a nurse because that's what I'm studying now. I'm planning to do like hospital jobs first and then hopefully it'll be easier to get a job in Brisbane so I can get more experience here and then hopefully move to Brisbane.
Do you see yourself like kids, husband?
At 24,
For
like 5
yeah.
years?
Bro, 5 years
Yeah.
is gonna go like...
Yeah, 5 years is going to go like that.
You see yourself with a kid and a husband?
No, I hope to have a kid by like 25, 26.
No, the question was 24.
I don't see myself having kids at 24.
So,
Maybe like 26, 27. Because if you think about it, it's 5 years from now.
yeah.
And
What
I
about
was very
marriage?
young. Marriage before kids. I definitely want that. I need to be dating someone for at least 5 years. So, I mean, I don't think that's
For at least 5 years, you better start.
4, 3, 2 years. Something like that. But yeah, 24 is very young still.
Yeah.
I definitely want my career to...
Sorry.
Who had COVID, you or me? Like,
I definitely see my career already on track at 24. 22, 24. So...
why you're so pretty?
I'd like to thank my parents.
I built this.
Why are you so pretty? The one thing with Erika is that she is like gorgeous. Like, she's gorgeous. And when we take photos and stuff like that, she will not. She will
Insert the photo.
I'm gonna insert it at this photo.
No! Saraya.
See what I mean? Like, she will say every photo's ugly.
Not every.
And she won't post it.
Because I don't have Instagram.
So the solution to the problem is very clear.
Email address and a password.
Which you already have. But yeah, she always... I don't even want to get into it. I'm going to get triggered. Too much. Who is the funniest and driest? Well, it goes in this order.
No, we're all funny.
I feel like I'm shy.
I'm a shy? I'm a
Funny.
shy.
Erika's just abusive. She's not really funny, to be honest.
I think there's a...
No,
I think I have a video of Erika. I think I have a video of Erika literally becoming the Incredible Hulk and pushing Nicole over.
Right, these are actually my bullies. I
No.
befriended my bullies.
She said bullies.
Yup.
No, singular.
You put your
Bully.
hands on me before.
Cut it out. Cut the cameras. And you haven't?
No, I use my words.
Yeah.
Nicole's put
Mental.
hands.
No, I use
Nicole's
my
put
words
hands.
when I
No.
use you guys.
Well, when you push me off the bed. Yeah, I'll insert that clip too.
No.
Oh, is my bag in the way?
Are you still gonna stop fighting right
No, because I...
No, I'm turning 19. I don't fight with little kids.
You're a month older than me. Relax. No, I genuinely think that I'm funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
Yeah.
now?
Like, I bring so much joy to their lives. But Nicole's right up there too. 2 or 2 or 3.
I'm actually hilarious.
She can be. She is. You are. She's gonna backhand me.
When this video's over,
What's some life advice?
don't worry about everyone else.
Period.
Focus on you. What matters is what's inside.
Yes! Yes! I'm keeping that in. What is your love language? You will start.
I love languages.
Physical touch.
We can tell.
Physical abuse.
You see how she's pulling my
I
face?
did not pull her hair.
I'm gonna go in on
Run that back.
I think my love language is quality time. Like, I feel like I'm always wanting to have that, you know, time where it's like with my friends. And
Draining.
what's your love language?
I feel like it's words of affirmation.
I think so too. That's definitely true because you don't like physical touch.
Yeah.
And you clearly don't like quality time.
I
So
love quality time.
she will give you her love
I literally
language.
planned this.
What?
Oh, you
She
did
did.
too. She did.
She what?
She planned this. Yeah.
You're welcome.
When have you felt the most challenged? I think for me, deciding and putting myself first, that's very challenging. I'm the type of person to put everyone around me first and forgetting about myself along the way. And only recently, within the last year, I've just learned how to sort of go about that and be consistent with it. So that was very challenging.
I feel like mine's low-key the same, like putting myself first and like finding myself and stuff. I feel like over the past year I've become more in tune with myself.
No, it's true, because coming out of high school you don't really know what you want to do and how you want to like start your life sort of thing. And yourself, your own personal needs should come first, but they don't, because you're just too worried about, I guess, everyone around you.
Yeah, I feel like you find out like who you really are after high school and like
Yeah,
who your friends are.
yeah. Definitely who your friends are, because
There's some people I don't talk to right now
Yeah.
that I'm
No.
good friends with.
I think there was a lot of people throughout high school that, and school in general, that I was so close with and everything. Like, we're still friends, but everyone just continuing on with their life, and then you find out who's the real ones and like who's, you know, just there for the ride.
Probably motivation. Like, you know, there are days where you just feel motivated, like months where you just feel motivated, and then there's a day where you just go downhill. Like, it's just up and down. It's still progress, but it's really hard to get through.
Yeah.
Like,
You feel like you've gotten, like, you've spent all this time building
Yeah.
yourself up, and then there's just that one day where it's just like,
yeah, it just goes downhill, and you feel like all that work just went downhill.
yeah. What's the one thing most people don't know about you?
Can you be Nicole?
I'm actually nice. I feel like people don't know I'm actually nice.
I think that was one of the things that I noticed about you. Like, I was like, oh, she's like,
Did you
really...
think I was?
I didn't think, I thought you were very intimidating because you were just very like,
Oh yeah, and I don't smile a lot. Like
yeah. I think that's the problem. She doesn't smile. Like, for me, like, I smile too
Yeah.
much. People think that, people take it as me flirting, and it's not. But it's just different, you know what I mean? What most people don't know about Erika is that she's, I don't want you to be offended, by the way, that she's actually really smart.
Why would I be?
But Erika looks smart.
Erika
don't
looks
look
smart,
smart.
but people...
It's just common sense sometimes.
Because of Erika's, I guess, personality, they just expect her to be like, she don't know any better sort of thing, but she's actually very smart. And frustrates me when people don't think that she's smart. What do you say about my best friend? I don't know.
I feel
What
like
are you?
you have a soft heart. Like,
No, but I feel like people know that.
no, but like,
Sorry,
no,
say-
she's always like just very happy. Or like, I don't know how to explain it, but you just have a soft, sensitive heart that people take
I
advantage of.
am.
And people don't know that.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks you're all strong and you know. And I feel like
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
the side of you that nobody's seen.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like I understand from your side. Whereas other people think.
Oh my god, that's so true. Because people, I guess, paint a picture of me to be, because I'm so confident in a way that they expect how I am as a person to also be very strong and take everything on, like, all at once.
She is a strong person.
Oh, I am, right?
Yeah.
But I am sensitive. I have a soft heart. People not close to me wouldn't know that, but yeah. Oh my god, that's actually a really good answer. What do you think? I've always wanted to know this, but what do you think happens when we die? Like, do we go to heaven? Where do we go?
I low-key feel like we come back. I'm not
like
gonna lie.
reincarnate.
What if that's our punishment? Coming back.
You're gonna live amongst.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like, do you believe like those things when you come back as like an animal or like a tree, or like you become a part of the earth sort of thing? Have you seen that? Have you seen it? I think we do come back, but I don't think it's as a punishment. More of like unfit. There's a fly.
That could be a person right now.
Oh.
You're right.
It's more of like you come back for unfinished business in regards of like looking over on your family. I personally think that my great grandma came back into like a butterfly to like watch over, because there was just unfinished things that she didn't get to finish when she was here. But I don't know. I feel like we go to heaven.
Yeah.
And reincarnate into something.
Reincarnate, babes.
Do you want kids? How many?
3 max. I'll think about number 4. It's just, I don't know. Definitely 3.
Do you have like a preference?
I want to play
What about you?
Yeah, like maximum 3 because I want to be driving that minivan. That's literally the only reason. But yeah, I want 2 girls and 1 son. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like a child is a gift. But I think my answers, I think, sometimes a bit extreme.
8 kids.
When I was younger, I wanted to have like 5 kids, not knowing where they were going to come from. But I think now that I've gotten older, maybe like 4 or 3 kids. Because growing up, I only had 1 sibling, like my brother. And now that I'm older, my parents obviously split up and then they had children of their own. So like, and then there's like a big age gap.
It's like me and my siblings.
And I don't want that. Like I want them to be close in age and grow up together and like, you know, have that relationship. Not that it's any different regardless of an age gap, but I just would prefer them to be close. So I wish I had an older brother. I'm so sick of being the oldest. Like, I do not want to be I am the oldest, but it's draining.
I low-key feel like I might be the rich auntie that travels.
You will. What's your earliest childhood memory?
Bro, going childcare with like Sophie and Mary and stuff.
Oh my god.
What do you say?
Drowned?
Yeah. I don't know.
Same. But I was like 8 when this happened.
No, I feel like everyone's drowned at wave pool because I think I've drowned at wave pool.
And I had a whole floaty. Like, why was I drowning?
It's the waves. They come over. You know when you lift it up, it's like.
Yeah, and it flips you.
I remember it clear as day. I was 3 or 2. Oh, my brother was small, like a baby, and my mom, we were at home. And my mum would like dress me up all pretty and like tuck my shirt in like so. So it's like a little bra crop top sort of thing, and like get me to dance around a pussycat doll. And it was the song Buttons.
That's what made you who you are today.
That's what made me. That's a big part of why I am the way. What's the worst you've ever been physically hurt?
Don't even talk about it.
Mine's literally so embarrassing.
You go first.
My knee.
Oh wait, that.
Yes, the story is so embarrassing. So it was a weekday. I was going to school, and because my sister dropped me off at the bus stop, and then I walked and I was running late, but I forgot my earphones in the house. So I already walked to the car, and then I was running back to the house. Tell me why I fell and I slipped in the morning. And then so this is there forever.
Nicole, why is this so...
Why is it so big though?
Was it concrete?
Yeah, you know, in front of my house, like where the
Oh my
door
god, that
is.
just gave me goosebumps.
Like I tripped. No, the grass was wet because I walked over the grass and I
How did
slipped.
it go that bad? I thought my one was bad.
Guys, chill. It's not that deep.
Take offense.
My mum was more triggered. Like I was gonna go to school. Like I just chucked the band-aid on it or whatever. I was gonna go to school. Then my mum's like, no, you gotta go to top end medical. So she took me there.
How old were you?
This was like in year 10 or something.
Like recent.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I know what you mean by embarrassing.
Yeah.
You're like 15.
That's so stupid. Like for some earphones.
It's actually really embarrassing as well. Besides heartbreak. I was in grade 4, I think, and we used to ride to school, and I told my mom, I had been telling my mom, my brakes on my bike don't work. I think I've told you guys this story because it's so bad. They didn't work, and she didn't listen to me. So we had to go through 2 alleyways to get to school, and the second alleyway was like a very steep.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that? A very steep hill. When I mean steep, it was so steep. Like when you had to walk like on an angle so you wouldn't like freaking fall. My brakes weren't working, and my mom was behind me, and then she was like, because I don't know what was going through this woman's mind, but she was like, go Raya, just go down, and she pushed me. And I'm flying down this hill, And you know, at the end of alleyways, they have those big bar things to stop. You have to go through.
Yeah.
My bike wheel got stuck under it, and I flipped over it.
This is before school or something?
Yes, I flipped over it, and I nearly landed into the road, into the oncoming traffic, and I fell on my back. And I like to have my backpack on. And I fell on my back. And I remember just laying there like, oh my god. Like I was winded. And I was like, oh my god, that really hurt. And I'm crying. And my mom's like sliding down this hill because she couldn't run down it fast enough. And she's like, Raya, freaking out. And I'm like, I told you my brakes don't work. Why did you push me?
Now the fact that she pushed you just makes it worse.
And then people were like getting out of their cars and like, are you okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? And I'm like getting up like, like, yeah, I'm fine. Tell me why though. I still went to school. I could have broken my back and I still went to school. I walked into Miss King's class and I was like, you have to into a bike accident. Like, what's up?
No, you know concrete stairs? Like, you know those elevated houses? And they have the concrete stairs?
I had like my old house. Yeah.
I fell down, face planted. And then year 2, you know the folders, the reading folders? I'll be covering with my face the whole day. The whole week, bro.
Really?
I had bruises and scratches.
I think in year 2.
Yeah, I was in Miss Peach's class.
I got Miss Peach.
You said Miss Peach. What did you say?
Miss Peg.
Miss Peg.
I'm like, Miss P. That's not my name. It's Miss Peg.
I was like, oh, that's a cute name.
What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves?
Cut the camera. I don't like people lying to me for like no reason. Like it could just be like little things, whatever. Like, why are you lying? You know? And then Raya and Erika. But like,
that's a lie. Because look what she's.
But
right
like,
now.
I'm working to accept.
Redo that. Redo the last 2 because that ain't right.
I don't like judgmental people.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like.
Who are you to judge people?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like when people judge people but they don't take a look at their own lives. It's like, what are you doing that's so amazing that you gotta look at someone else and look down on them?
Well, with like your sandals thing, like this is an example. Like people be like, oh my gosh, that's so ugly. Like, blah, 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 you know?
Right?
But now everyone and their dog wants some sandals. So.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. My pet peeves, lies for sure. Like when people just can't be straight up. Who am I to invalidate your feelings? You know what I mean? Like if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You know, like I can't tell you any different. Just be straight up and be truthful with what you want or what you want from me and our friendship or whatever. When people just, they don't get to the point. Like I spoke about it in my last Q&A video, but there was like when people want to tell you something and then they're like, oh no, don't worry about it.
Oh.
It's like, when I tell you that triggers me so much, I just can't. Okay, I have another one. No, like when you just can't clean up after yourself. It's a big pet peeve. Like clean up after yourself. Tuck your chair in when you leave the table or whatever. Like you're big and hairy enough to do any of that now.
Just say Mozzie's name if you. Raya's throwing shade at her brother.
No, I'm not.
This would be like a personal thing. I don't like people with wet hands touching me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, well, after they wash their hands and they decide to touch, even if it's my mom, my dad, anyone, it bothers me.
Why can't you just like flow and go up?
It's not every day, Nicole. It's not every day Erika last.
Do you most often follow your heart or your head? My head.
Unfortunately, my head. I wish I could follow my heart without thinking about it. I have to think about the consequences that's going to happen if I follow my heart. Is it going to affect See, that's the thing. Like, is it going to affect everyone around me? Like, no.
Yeah, my head.
I try to be logical too.
You know what I realized? Erika doesn't sigh that much anymore. I haven't heard her sigh in a while.
Erika had this thing when she would like...
just for no reason.
For no reason.
It would be silent. No one would be talking, and then she would just...
It's how you hum though.
Oh, it should go.
Yeah. Or beat us up, but yeah.
She go like this. Like use her whole body weight. Oh my god. When's your new YouTube video coming? This is the one. This is
Do
the
we make
one.
thumbnails?
Okay, the next question and the last question would be, what's on your bucket list?
Skydiving or bungee jumping? Anything adventurous.
Yeah, true. I would say, well, swimming with sharks was my one of the ones that I wanted to do. But then I've seen those movies of like
You two are crazy.
people in cages and then they died. And I just don't.
Oh, child.
Just don't want to go through that. I want to travel everywhere, like everywhere. That's like the biggest before I die.
Yeah, same. I just want to travel a lot. And that's basically it.
And I think jumping out of a plane would be kind of cool too.
You guys are whole crackheads. Because
Why do you want to?
what do you mean bungee jumping over a plane,
Yeah.
swimming with a shark?
That thrill.
I don't even go on rides at Darwin Show.
Oh, that's the one thing we're gonna do.
No.
Bucket list for
Dodge
this
cars.
year.
Yes.
That's all.
You know the speed? The
No.
speed?
Oh my god.
Can we go on it?
You all see me on the Dodge cars.
No.
I'm there for my show bag. Erica's love language is touch. Thank you. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Nicole!
You act like I never hugged you before,
No.
please.
Okay, do it again. Do it again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We really enjoyed answering questions, whether it was from you guys or just some random ones we found on the internet. But it was really good just to sit and chat and, you know, talk about life questions or us in general, what we like, what we don't like. Also guys, comment down below what kind of videos you'd like to see, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know and I plan to do more videos with them. More if they allow me to.
Next video will be a mukbang.
Oh my god, yes!
Rendang, rice and eggs and pandan.
The next video
Nicole.
that we do with all three of us will be a mukbang. Just know that. At least we can plan it ahead of
So-
time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and follow me on all my social medias. I'll put Nicole's Instagram in the description box below if you'd like to follow her. Erika doesn't have social media. Be you, be kind, and we'll see you next time. Erika, wait.
I worked out for like 3 days. Relax.
How many hours you were at the gym?
Girl.
I feel like I got really big biceps for a girl.
Yeah.
Because
Wow. It's actually there. It's poking.
I don't muck around. No, even Nathan was like, damn, you got bigger biceps than most girls. I don't know.
I thought he was gonna say you got bigger biceps than me.
I do. Nathan's like 4 of 9.
Hmm.
Anyway, Nathan's gonna be like, oh my god, you mentioned me in your video.
Yeah, cut that out. Erika.
Be you, be kind, and we'll see you
next
next time. We'll see you next time. Alright.
I feel like a Kardashian.
Period. Alright.